channel. If you're new here, my name is Christina, and if you haven't already subscribed, you should. I make new videos every week. Please excuse how crazy I look. I just finished filming this makeup look, and I hopped into the shower, took all my makeup off, and then realized that I never filmed an intro. So I'm back here to do that for you guys. My hair looks crazy. I'm not wearing any makeup, so I'm sorry about that. Anyways, I saw a picture of Kendall Jenner on Pinterest the other day, and I thought she looked so pretty and bronzy and glowy, and I really wanted to recreate that look for you guys. So if you want to see how to get that look, just keep watching.
So I'm going to start by applying a primer to my face. The one I'm using is the Hourglass Mineral Veil. I'm dotting this on my chin, the sides of my nose, and my forehead, because that's where I get oily and my makeup tends to come off faster in those areas. Next, I'm using the EX1 foundation in the shade F300 and this Real Techniques stippling brush to apply it to my face. I love this foundation for when I want to look a little more luminous like Kendall does. This is a great foundation if you have an olive skin tone like I do and you have a hard time finding your shade. I really like this brush for foundation application. I feel like it distributes the product really well and gives me just enough coverage. As you can see, I'm pressing the foundation into my skin and also buffing it out. I find that that makes my foundation last longer and look better on my skin. Right now I'm pretty tan, but I don't really like to tan my face, so that's why my face looks so pale. So I'm blending the foundation out and dragging it down to my neck. This is so important. You definitely can't forget to do this step. Next, I'm applying the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Creamy Beige. This is definitely one of my favorite concealers, and it's only $3, so you can't go wrong with that. I'm putting this on my under eyes in an upside down triangle shape, and I will also put it on my chin and on my forehead. This will give me that bright look that Kendall has in that picture. I'm taking this damp beauty blender and using it to blend out that concealer. Then I felt like my under eyes weren't as light as I wanted them to be, so I used the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Light and applied that just under the eyes. And I used the Real Techniques sculpting brush to blend that out. I'm taking that same damp beauty blender and the Mercier translucent setting powder, and I am going to bake with that. Baking helps prevent creasing under the eyes, and it really sets any liquid into place. I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Taupe to fill in my brows. I desperately need to get my brows done, so they don't come out as good as I want them to, but it's okay. Now I'm taking this e.l.f. blush brush and using it to wipe off that excess powder. And I'm going to set my brows in place with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. If you have crazy brows like I do, you'll love this stuff. I'm taking the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion and priming my eyelids. And I'm going to blend that out with my finger. And then I'm going to set that in place with this crown brush and the Mercier setting powder. If I don't set that, my eyeshadow will come out looking patchy. Next, I'm going to use this Sigma E40 brush, and I'm taking Creme Brûlée from Makeup Geek and using that as my transition shade. I'll be using all Makeup Geek eyeshadows in this tutorial. They're definitely one of my favorite brands. They are really affordable, they're cruelty-free, and overall just a really good company. And then I'm going to use the Revolution BX80 brush, and I'm going to use it to pack on Homecoming on my lid, and I'm using this as a base for the foiled eyeshadow I'll be putting on later on. Now I'm taking the Sigma E25 brush and I'm going to use the shade Frappe in my crease. I want my crease to look a little bit more bronzy, so this is the perfect shade for that. And I'm going to bring that down and create a V shape. Now I'm going to take Mocha and I'm going to put that in the outer crease area just to give the look some more definition and depth. Next I'm using this blending brush and it doesn't have a name on it, so I'm not sure where it's from, but I'm just blending out any of the harsh lines. So now that our eyeshadow is blended, I'm going to use that same Revolution brush I used earlier and I'm spraying it with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and I'm dipping that into Grandstand. Since Grandstand is a foiled eyeshadow, I find that it comes out much shinier and foiled looking when you wet your brush, and I do tend to wet my brush a couple of times to really get that look that I'm going for. And I want to say that it looks more foiled in person than it does on camera. It's just because my camera quality isn't as good, but stay tuned for some better video quality because it's coming really soon and I'm excited. Now with no extra product on my brush, I'm taking that E25 brush and blending out the crease again because we don't want any harsh lines at all. And next I'm using the e.l.f. Ingles blush brush and the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and I'm going into that middle shade to contour. I typically like using cool toned contour shades. It just looks better on my skin tone, but if you think warm looks better on you, then I say go for it. And I am going to contour my cheekbones and then the temples of my forehead, and I will also blend that out around my forehead. Since I really want to look bronzy, I'm using the Basanti blush brush and the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer in medium deep, and I'm going to bronze up the high points of my face, so I'm doing my cheekbones and then I'll also do around my forehead, like my temples. Next, I'm using Milani Luminoso with the Real Techniques blush brush. This blush is definitely one of my holy grails. It's seriously amazing, especially for the summertime. It's the perfect color. If you don't have it, you definitely need to go out and buy it. And then I'm going to take this Sigma Duo Fiber brush and I'm blending that blush and bronzer together to make them look seamless and perfect. And now I'm using the Revolution BX95 brush and the shade Shimma, and I'm going to place that in my tear duct. I went ahead and applied liner off camera to prep for lashes, and I'm going to use these Vegas Nay Easy Elegance lashes, and I had to do that off camera too because that was just a struggle. And then I'm going to use a Sigma Eye smudger brush and I'm taking Frappe to smoke out the bottom lash line. I'm putting Frappe in the outer half of my eye, and then I'm taking Homecoming onto the inner half. Basically, I'm going to mirror what I did earlier on the lid and match that to the bottom lash line. Next, I'm taking Becca Opal with a Sigma F35 brush. This is my absolute favorite part of every makeup look. It used to not be because I'm so oily and I thought highlighter just made me look even more oily, but now I can't go a day without it. I'm applying it in circular motions like this so that it doesn't look like a stripe of shininess on my face because I've definitely had that happen before and it's not cute. I'm also going to apply this on my forehead and my lower lip, which is something I never do, but from the picture of Kendall, she was very glowy in those areas, so I wanted to try it out and see. And then I'm also going to put it on my upper lip and then on the bridge and tip of my nose. I'm using the Jordana Best Lash Extreme Mascara to blend my lashes with the falsies, and I'm also going to use this on my bottom lashes. I usually put mascara on before I put my falsies on, but I kind of forgot, so we're just going with it. And to finish off the look, I'm using NYX Butter Gloss in Madeline on my lips. I actually ended up changing it off camera later, and you can see that in the pictures it looks different. I felt like this was too pinky and not enough nude, so I ended up using whatever leftover foundation I had on my brush and layering that on my lips to get that nude color, and then I put this gloss on top of it, and it came out exactly how I wanted it. So that is all for this makeup look. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!